Burnt Haney Field, home of the Elmore County Panthers football team and the most spirited fans in the county. Tonight, the town celebrates homecoming as the Panthers take on Beauregard High School, a regional opponent just 50 miles down the road in Opelika, Alabama. ECHS High School Game Day from Eclectic, Alabama is built by Russell Dewitt Center, the proud sponsor of high school football's premier pregame show. It's the first October game of the season, and ECHS is looking to position itself for a spot in the playoffs after an 0-10 season last year. The 4-2 start, however, has brought a new energy to this quaint, rural, one red light town in central Alabama. We are in the heart of that small town, here at Elmore County High School. It's hard to believe it's been 14 years since the Fighting Panthers have been region champions and 35 years since they've brought home a state championship. After losing to cross-county rival Tallahassee last week, the Panthers are hungry for a win against Beauregard this evening. The Beauregard Hornets came out on top the last time these two teams met up with a score of 41-14 in 2021. And of the 16 meetings between the teams, the Elmore County Panthers have only won 7. The Hornets are going to be a tough opponent to beat as they're 6-0 on the year and looking for a second state championship to pair with theirs from 2016. But the Panthers, under the leadership of first-year head coach Kyle Caldwell, are ready for the challenge.
One for the money, two for the show. Get on the bus. Let's go!
Glad to have you with us. I'm Kyle Holton here with Ashton Panel, Logan Pack, and the great Bryant Duckett, a staple of our high school game day show.
Welcome to Burnt Haney, home of the Panther Nation. Let's kick off the show with our very own award-winning Maroon Machine. The Maroon Machine just returned back from the Lake Martin Invitational, their first competition of the year, where they received all superior rankings. Congrats, band.
Thank you, Mr. Vittori and the Maroon Machine. Now let's have a word from
our equipment sponsor, Lake Martin Mini Mall.
Lake Martin Mini Mall loves the Panthers.
Welcome back to High School Game Day. Earlier today, Game Day reporter Gracie Powell spoke with Principal Wes Rogers about Panther football in the town of Eclectic.
Good morning, guys. I'm Gracie Powell here with ECHS Principal Wes Rogers. Coach Rogers, currently we are 4-2 after going 0-10 last season. What do you think has made a difference?
First of all, thank you guys for having me this morning. The show and what you do in your class has been amazing. I know the school and the community really look forward to it every day. But to answer your question, it's getting the right people on the bus. Obviously, we had some transition in the off season, and we'll be dressing 70-ish players Friday night, and we finished last year around 30. So football is a game of attrition. We need those numbers, and we've gotten some key athletes in our school that are out there that have made a big difference.
That's great. We know ECHS isn't your alma mater, but you've been in Eclectic for most of your career. What do you think makes the town and its fans so special?
That's a tough question. It's a good one, though. I've seen the good, bad, and ugly with Elmore County football in 30 years. And the one thing that's been a constant has been the support. And much of that is we're a community school where a lot of the students who are attending, their parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles all went here. So people have a vested interest in it. And so that's part of what makes it special. It's also great to have a band like the Maroon Machine that has 130 people in it, 20 cheerleaders. It's more than just coming to watch a football game. It's a community event that people look forward to every Friday night.
The Panthers take on the undefeated Hornets this evening. Not to put you on the spot or anything, but I'm sure all of our game day viewers would love to hear your score prediction.
Well, I'm a Panther for life. Panthers 31, Beauregard 28. We make a last-second field goal to win.
Perfect. Good luck tonight, Coach Rogers, and thank you for joining us.
Thank y'all again.
Back to you, Kyle.
Thanks, Gracie. The ECHS football players aren't the only athletes working hard on campus right now. The varsity cheerleaders and the varsity volleyball team are also chasing big goals this season. Senior cheerleader Zoe Mulder and senior volleyball player Natalie Sullivan have joined us for a moment.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, Zoe. I know the cheerleaders are only about 2 weeks away from the big competition in Huntsville. What are you guys doing to prepare to take the stage?
Well, we've been working really hard this year. You know, we're in the weight room multiple days a week and practicing. You know, we're really trying to get home these trophies this year.
Perfect. Nice. One more question, Zoe. For you, what has been the highlight of this cheer season so far?
I think it's cheering for a winning team. It's a lot better than going 0-10. So
Absolutely. Great.
Right. Thanks, Zoe. Best of luck to the cheerleaders in Huntsville on October 22nd. Natalie, your regular season ended this week on a good note with the varsity volleyball team finishing 24-12. The team has played its toughest regular season schedule ever, with 8 of the 12 losses coming from top 10 ranked teams in the state of Alabama. ECHS will host Ariel next Wednesday for the 13th year in a row. What are y'all doing to get ready for next week's tournament?
Just a lot of practice and just enjoying each other's company to do well, because that's what you need in a team.
Well, that's good. And speaking of team, Natalie, for younger students wanting to play volleyball at the varsity level, what advice do you have for them?
To treat your teammates like family, because it goes a long way, and just enjoy the moment because it doesn't last forever.
Be sure to come out and support them next Wednesday.
Welcome back to special thanks to Eclectic Nutrition for keeping us caffeinated through homecoming week with loaded teas and more. Speaking of being hyped up, let's hear from the most hyped squad on campus, our ECHS varsity cheerleaders.
Who are you yelling for? Elmore County! Come on! Who are you yelling for? Elmore County! Who are you yelling for? Elmore County! Who are you yelling for? Elmore County!
Thanks, ladies. Now let's throw it back to Gracie, who's with senior football player Peyton Hall. Gracie?
Hi, guys. I'm back with number 56, Peyton Hall, left tackle for the Panthers. Peyton, tough opponent coming up tonight. How are you feeling about the game?
I feel like it's going to be a great game. I feel like as long as we do what we have to do, we'll come out with a dub.
This is your senior year, and you've been playing for the Panthers for 3 years. What will you miss the most?
Just being with all my friends. We had some fun times over the years, but I'm going to miss them when we all gone because we're not going the same way. So.
Okay. Peyton, before we go, will you give us a score prediction for tonight's game?
I think we're going to come out with a dub. That's all I got to say.
Okay. Thank you, Peyton. Good luck tonight. Back to you, Kyle.
Thanks, Gracie. Peyton's not the only player to watch out for tonight.
Running back number 2, CJ Wilkes, should be fun to watch this week after having a big game last week against the Tigers.
In addition to Wilkes, number 6, Jackson Mann is one of the Panthers' leading tacklers, and tonight it will be sure to rack up some more stats.
Let's not forget about number 7, Garrett Allen, the Panthers' leading receiver.
That's true and all. You're talking about a big offense, but you can't forget about the defensive line. Everything's won in the trenches. You got to talk about the iceberg, Joel Alvarez. He's a senior this year, his first year at Elmore County. It's one of his, and he's one of the team's biggest hitters. He's a very vital part to this team. So with that, let's get a message from our friends at Cornerstone Coffee Shop, and we will be right back. All right, guys, welcome back to Game Day. It's time for some picks. Let's welcome our celebrity guest picker, cheer coach Marlena Snellick, who graduated from ECHS back in 2007. What's up, Miss Snellick?
Nothing much. I'm very excited to be here today.
Good. All right, so first things first, we have Wetumpka versus Carver out of Montgomery tonight. Who y'all got?
I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a really good game. Definitely one not to miss, but I'm going to have to go with the Wetumpka Indians tonight.
Ooh.
Carver has a great program, and I love what they're doing, but I feel Wetumpka can't be stopped being on a 4-game win streak. So I'm going with the Indians.
That is true, Brian. Thank you for that. That is true.
Wetumpka is 6-1 with a 4-game win streak, 3-1 in region play. They have so much momentum going into this game. I don't see Wetumpka losing this game.
All right, Miss Snellick, what about you?
I mean, I think it's going to be a clean sweep, guys. They had a little falter against the Patriots at Pike Road a couple weeks ago, but I don't see Bear letting that happen again. I think we're going to have to go all the way with the Indians.
Yeah.
Yep, I think Indians are going to win. Oh, they're going to start the chop. Oh, okay. All right, so next up we got Stanhope versus Sidney Lanier out of Montgomery as well. So, I mean, how are y'all feeling about that?
Definitely another great game going to go on that Friday night, but I'm going to have to keep this saying going. No hope, Stanhope. I have Lanier.
Oh, going with the no hope Stanhope calling them out.
Well, I mean, I think I'm going to have to disagree on that one. I'm going to have a little hope and no hope Stanhope.
Okay, all right.
Lanier has had some strong games this year, so I have to take Lanier in this one, guys.
Ooh, it's going to come down to the wire. Who's going to win this game?
Stanhope has nothing to lose and everything to prove. They might have struggled early in the season, but I'm going to have to go with Stanhope.
Oh, so it's 2-2 on this one. All right. We also have Hopeville High School, one of our rivals, going against the Marbury Bulldogs, who we beat earlier in the season. Who do y'all got?
It's definitely going to be a battle of the Bulldogs, but I'm going to have to say Marbury Bulldogs.
Ooh.
I mean, you all know I am a fan of the Bulldogs. The Marbury Bulldogs.
Oh, okay. All right. Fans like that
They
pick.
beat Tallahassee a few weeks ago, so we're going to hope they can pull off another win against our rivals. Let's go, Marbury.
After a tough couple games in region play from Marbury this year, I have to go with the Hopeful Bulldogs.
Marbury started off slow, but really stepped up their game this year. I got to go with Marbury.
You know, that is a region game. That's going to be I think that's going to be a very good game this tonight. So, yeah. All right, next, we got the Tallahassee Tigers in a region matchup going against the Valley. Fans, I don't think the fans like Valley. Is that true? Oh, they do like Valley. Okay, I was wrong. They like Valley. Okay. Well, who y'all got?
I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I got Valley.
Ooh, the Rams.
I think we all know no self-respecting Panther has ever picked the Tigers. All right, let's go Rams!
They are two tough opponents in this one, but I'm going with Valley.
All right!
Tallahassee's coming off a big region win. Tallahassee has a lot of momentum. I'm going to have to go with Tallahassee.
That is, I don't think the fans like you down there, Mr. Pack. I don't think they like you.
I just say it how it is.
Hey, that's true. All right, well, last but not least, the big game. You have the Elmore County Panthers taking on the Beauregard Hornets in a big region matchup tonight for the Panthers. It's going to take place here at Burnt Haney Field. Pickers, who y'all got?
Panthers win this game. For sure the underdogs, but hey, I'm a supporter of the underdogs. Go Panthers.
Ooh.
I mean, in the words of the band, we ain't never scared. We ain't
Beauregard is undefeated in region play in regular season. Elmore County is against the fence right now for playoffs. I don't see Beauregard losing this football game.
Oh, man! Oh, man, that's Mr. Pack down there. The fans definitely don't like him now. What about my boy Brian Duckett? Who you going with?
Well, Kyle, no doubt Beauregard is a tough team leading the area with a 6-0 record. So I'm going with the Elmore County Panthers.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Duckett picking the Panthers. I think the fans like that. They're getting rowdy back there.
Well, thank you all for joining us today. We hope to see you
tonight at 7 p.m. at the Burt.